Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dietrich, and tonight we are doing another one of my world-famous fuel economy tests. We are in a 2025 Mercedes-Benz CLA250. This car is a 2-liter turbo engine, front-wheel drive, an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. And I have my cruise control set at 70. I don't have adaptive cruise control since this is a relatively lightly optioned CLA250. Even though it's still 48 grand. So we have our regular cruise control set to 70. 70 is the speed that I do these tests. I just filled it up with premium Chevron. We're gonna cruise probably 55, 57-ish miles down the freeway, turn around, go back to the same gas station, fill up on the same pump and see what it did. At 70 miles an hour, our little 2-liter engine's turning about maybe 1,700 RPM, 1,650, something along those lines. The car says it's already getting 42 miles a gallon, which is a lot. This car's rated 36 on the highway. Quite frankly, I do expect it to exceed that number pretty handily, but I guess we got to run the test and see what it actually does. 7 miles into it, apparently we are doing quite well already, but I will cruise a little bit further down the freeway, have an update for you, and see how the progress is going. We are currently driving past the San Onofre nuclear power plant. We have covered 37 miles since we left the gas station, and this car is apparently doing an incredulous 41.6 miles per gallon. That's a full 10 miles per gallon above its EPA rating. I'm gonna have to tap the brake and slow down a bit because I'm coming up on someone that I don't want to hit. So we will see. I've actually been able to maintain speed pretty well tonight. My average speed is 66 miles per hour, as you can see. I don't know, we'll see. This thing may blow its average out of the water. I'm gonna get it down to the turnaround spot, turn it around, and have another update for you. Okay, we have turned it around. We've covered 61 miles. The turnaround spot was at 58, so we're on our way back. We're currently allegedly averaging 45.2 miles per gallon, which again is excellent. We've averaged 67 miles per hour. We have a little teeny tiny nub of fuel, maybe 1/10 of a tank burned away. I don't know how reliable that is. I am going to have to slow down here. There's a little bit of road construction. I saw this on the way down, but it doesn't look like it's going to take a huge amount of time or a huge amount of distance. So I do have a little bit of traffic to contend with, but we'll get through this, and then if I don't hit anything else, I'll have one more update for you, and then we'll fill it up and see what it did. All right, we are almost back. We've covered 103 miles at an average speed of 66 miles per hour. The car says it's getting 45.2. We've burned about 1/8 of a tank of fuel. So, I don't know. We'll see. We're going to get back to the gas station right now and fill it up and do some math. All right, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We covered 118 miles. We averaged 65 miles per hour. The car thinks it averaged 45.2 miles per gallon, which would be a very good result in comparison to its 36 mile per gallon highway rating from the EPA. It took 2.738 gallons of Chevron unleaded Supreme, which means we averaged 43.097 miles per gallon. We'll call that 43.1. So it definitely overestimated itself by 2.1 miles per gallon, but it blew its EPA rating out of the water. 36 to 43, that's a 7 mile per gallon increase in what we actually got versus the EPA rating. That's almost 20%. That's crazy. So 43 miles per gallon, I am happy with that. That makes me happy with this CLA. I've been driving this car for a couple of days, and it's a 48,000 MSRP car that really doesn't feel like it to me. But the fact that it drives so well on the highway and that it smacked the heck out of its EPA rating, it makes me a little bit more fond of it, but I still wouldn't buy one. But anyway, that's the fuel economy test, so I'm going to go home and go to bed. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. Bye-bye.